Daming tanong nitong mga pinadala sa akin Daming tanong nitong mga pinadala sa akin Ano ang mas magandang strategy sa stock market? Yung kahit konti lang pero maraming shares, or maraming company pero konti yung shares? Tuwing kailan ba kumikita sa stock market investment? Ano ang capital appreciation and annual dividends? Tuwing kailan maganda mag-invest? Magkano ang ideal na budget for stock investment? So, tanong mo din ba tong mga to? Kaya nating sagutin yan dito sa episode for today. Sa vlog ko na to, panoorin nyo para matuto kayo kung ano yung dapat nating tandaan at yung mga question na dapat nating sagutin bago tayo pumasok sa stock market investment. So, here's the video about stock market investment 101. Hi, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Lino, author, motivational speaker, and financial advisor. And here we're going to talk about stock market common question. And lahat ng questions sa to pinadala sa akin ng one of my clients from one of my subscribers. And try nating sagutin to para maliwanagan. So, stock market 101. Sagutin natin yung mga common questions. Bago natin yung sagutin, alamin muna natin kung ano yung stock market. So, on my own meaning, I'll make sure na kaya itong maintindihan ng even a beginner. Stock market is a place where you can own a share of a company. Kung nakikita nyo ngayon during this lockdown, madami nagkakalat na yung Jollibee shares. Pag nag-invest ka nito noon, di ba parang mura siya, ngayon tumataas na siya. Kay BDO shares, kailangan mong bilhin ngayon kasi mababa siya ngayon para pag tumaas siya, kumita ka. Kung marami kayong nakikitang ganun throughout social media, may kinalaman yun sa stock market. Ang stock market ay affected kung anong current situation ng ating bansa. Kung anong stock market, and it is a place where you can own a share of a company para maging isa kang shareholders. Imagine shareholders. Owning shares of Jollibee, BDO, Ayala Corporation. You can own all of the shares of that company if you want to, if you start investing in the stock market. I hope nasagot ko yung tanong, unang tanong. So focus naman tayo dito sa next question natin. Okay, second question. Tuwing kailan ka ba umikita sa stock market investment? Good question actually. Since I started investing in the stock market, I don't really know kung kumikita nga ba talaga ako. So how do I know? After 1 year of investing into that certain company, a giant one, nagpadala sila sa akin ng email saying that I have a dividend. You are earning in the stock market in two ways. Number 1, capital appreciation. Number 2, annual dividends. Sabi ko nga sa inyo kanina, nag-invest ako. After 1 year, may nagpadala ng email sa akin saying na, hey, Lino, Marshall, you earned this dividend for this year, dividend per share. So how many shares do I have? So for example, nagpabigay sila ng 250 pesos per share dun sa investment ko, and then I have, let's say 100 shares, diba? So do the math, 250 times 100, that's the actual dividend na nakuha ko. And meron kang choice to, ikaw ang bahala dun sa dividend na makuha mo. You can reinvest it again, or just kunin mo yung konti or enjoy mo, or kunin mo lahat or enjoy mo. It depends sa'yo. But I suggest if you want to become a long-term investor, lahat ng perang kinikita mo sa stock market, reinvest mo lang ulit dahil tutubo yan ulit. Planting season, maniwala kayo sa planting season. Number 1 na kind, which is inuna ko kasi number 2 na dividend, yung capital appreciation. Capital appreciation is simply like inflation. Let's say, 5 years ago, bumili ka ng Tide Bar for 5 pesos. Ngayon, mabibili mo yung Tide Bar for 20 pesos. So, ganun, parang yung stock market na binili mo, stock market shares na binili mo, back then, nag-earn siya today dahil tumaas yung presyo niya. Let's say, for example, I bought these shares, for example lang, let's say, PLDT for 2 pesos per share way back 1997, kung kayo mag-invest nung ganung kabata, di ba? And then ngayon yung PLDT, let's say for example lang din, di ko kasi kabisado, let's say 300 per shares na siya ngayon. What if I bought 5,000 shares, di ba? di tumubo ako ng sobra. And then, madami din talagang kumikita through that capital appreciation if you are going to invest for long terms. If you want to become an investor, you don't have to focus on how many giant companies you're going to have or how many shares you are going to have, because if you are an investor, you have a friend, and your friend is the time. Time is our leverage. Naniniwala ka na yung 50 pesos mo ngayon kaya maging millions. Well, that's true. But you have to use the power of time. You have to use time as a leverage. That's what I believe in. It doesn't matter how many companies you have or how many shares you have. As long as you're going to invest for long term, you're going to achieve that million of pesos. You're going to become a millionaire here in the stock market. Alright, so sana nasagot ko yung pangalawang question. Let's go to the question number 3. So question number 3, tuwing kailan maganda mag-invest? On my personal way, I started investing even if I don't really have the money. Way back then, I'm just earning 11,500 pesos per month, and ang natatabi ko lang para sa sarili ko that time kasi laki ng pamasahe ko and travel expenses, food expense, and plus may nililigawan pa ako. That time, so ang natatabi ko lang that time was 20 pesos per day. I started investing for 20 pesos per day. And back then, mahirap pa mag-invest kasi you have to accumulate 5,000 pesos to enter into the stock market, which is now, hindi na ngayon. Kung napapanood mo to, in this year, you are lucky because you can now invest in the stock market for as low as 1,000 pesos. So sounds good, diba? So going back to that question, kung kailan nga ba maganda mag-invest? The best time to invest is not tomorrow, not yesterday, but right now. Right now, you make a decision for yourself na, hey, I want to become a multi-millionaire. I want to increase my cash flow. I want to earn more passively in the stock market, and I'm going to make this decision. I'm gonna invest right now. Kahit konti pa yan, kung 10 piso yan, 5 piso yan, ipunin mo hanggang sa makabuo ka ng 1,000 pesos, and then go to the callfinancial.com so that you can start investing in the stock market. The best time to invest is right now. Pangalawa, you can also invest din if hindi mo kaya tabi ng for 20 pesos kada isang araw. Pwede ka rin mag-invest ng ang way mo every salary. Sabi nila, ang typical way na ginagawa ng Pilipino, bills muna bago sarili. Sobrang dami ng bills, nawawala na yung sarili, yung para sa sarili. If you are watching this video right now, I want you to create a paradigm shift na today, gagawin mong decision sa sarili mo na every salary, you're going to pay yourself first. Kung ano yung 10% ng salary mo, kung kaya mo, if even 20% itabi mo, and then invest in the stock market. That's what I did. I started with 20 pesos per day, so hanggang sa lumaki na yung salary ko, naglumipat na ako ng company. I make this decision that I'm going to pay myself first in a stock market. Kahit sobrang daming nangyayari sa buhay, sa family, may problem, I always choose to invest or pay myself first kasi I want to become millionaire. That's why I'm teaching this to you, kasi I want you to be inspired to enter the stock market, because you don't have to wait for a lot of money to invest in the stock market. You can invest on what you have. You can invest using what you have right now. You don't have a lot of money, that's not a problem. You just have to have a big dreams and a big goals that you know one day you're going to become a multi-millionaire in the stock market. So pay yourself first, invest right now. Okay, so proceed tayo sa next question. Last question, sabi ni dito, magkano ang ideal na budget for stock market investment? So actually, I can never tell. It depends on your cash flow. It depends on the money that you have right now. But for teaching a lot of my friends and fellow partners on how to invest in the stock market, meron din ako nakita mga mistake kasi parang inisip nila na kailangan mo na malaking pera to invest in the stock market. Meron akong kilala, he was so really eager. He invested 50,000 pesos right away in the stock market, and then what? He didn't invest in the giant companies. He became a trader, and then one day all of the money nawala. ubos. So that's the only thing that I don't want you to do. I want you to invest for long term. I want you to focus on how much you can invest today. Even 20 pesos, sabi ko nga sa inyo, 20 pesos, kapag ka ininvest mo yan, araw-araw inipon mo, it will accumulate later and then magugulat ka na lang, you have a 100,000 pesos sa stock market portfolio mo, 200,000, but I'm telling you, time is your leverage. You don't have to focus on how much, and hindi mo naman talaga kailangan malaman kung magkano ba talaga yung pwede mong i-invest. So sabi ko nga sa'yo, kung you value yourself, you pay yourself first. Ang ideal budget for stock investment will depend on you, kung how much yung kaya mong sayangin or kaya mong ibigay. Nakakalimutan mo na yung pera na to because you want it to accumulate para sa'yo. So ayun lang, sana nasagot ko yung tanong nyo. Here is Stock Market 101, and shout out to Angelo Salonga for sending me this questions, and one of my clients, so very confidential. Sana nasagot ko yung tanong. I want many Filipino to see this video. I know a lot of them ganito rin yung mga tanong nila. Sana nasagot ko and nabigyan ko ng value yung time nyo. So kung nagustuhan nyo yung video, I want you to hit the like and subscribe button right here and click the notification bell para maging updated kayo for more upcoming videos. So once again, this is Lino Marcial Jr., the author of Gold Setter Blueprint, founder in Funkuspreneur. Thank you so much for watching again this video. God bless. I will pray for your dreams. Bye-bye.